I'm delighted to welcome you to the DreamTech virtual commencement ceremony.
This is it. This is what the world is all about, computers. You have to gain some kind of knowledge and experience about the computer. The name of the program is Deferred. It is a computer training course for people who are recently incarcerated or previously incarcerated. I was a student in the first class. I enjoyed it so much. I mean, it gives us all an opportunity to be productive members of society after you come out of incarceration. Everything is computers now. So if you don't know the computer, you're lost. I wanted to get to that point where I know more, so that I can be indispensable on the job. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that first person that they get rid of because you don't have enough experience and enough knowledge of the computer. So I was like, let me take this class so I can learn more and I can be more efficient. Caesar, when I took the class, he was that driving force for us. He would just send us texts. Anybody need extra help? He was phenomenal. He is phenomenal. He's a nice person. He listens to your even while I'm as a teacher's assistant, he's listening to my ideas. He's telling me to write everything down, and we'll see how we can make things better. I mean, he's phenomenal. I love him. I really love his personality. So now I'm the teacher's assistant. My class had, like I said, 7 or 8 people. This class had like 17. These guys are so passionate about it and they're so excited about it. So I'm loving being on the other side, because I was passionate and I was excited about it. So I love being on the other side, seeing the passion that they have for computers. This is it. This is what the world is all about, computers. You have to gain some kind of knowledge and experience about the computer. You have to put yourself out there and be that competitive person that can go out there and get that job, especially coming from the situations that we're coming from, being formerly incarcerated or people who are struggling to find a job. If you don't have computer experience, it kind of sticks you. It kind of makes you stuck. So it's really about learning everything that you can so that you will be the first choice and sell yourself. Put yourself out there. Learn all you can, because we want to be efficient, we want to be effective, and we want to be able to change other people's lives. That we learn, we share it with other people. So I'm excited about where we're going. I'm excited about the class, the students, and all their accomplishments that's coming, and their victories.
Me being incarcerated is a series of my own poor choices. Like, I'm not gonna blame anyone. Society I understand structural, I understand institutional, I understand opportunities that weren't available to us, but still I made my series of choices. I was incarcerated for distribution of narcotics. I spent 15 years in federal prison. I was sentenced to life on 2 different occasions, and on November 22nd, 2016, President Obama commuted my sentence. Coming home was a big deal for me, but I think for me it was a bigger deal for my children and my parents, my family, my friends. That was the thing that was a sticking point for me while I was incarcerated. And to have the opportunity to rejoin your family, to make a difference in their lives, to get an opportunity to be with your children, I mean, there's no greater feeling than that. Well, my childhood was a very, very good childhood. I cannot complain about my parents. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was raised in East Flatbush. I had a great childhood. I went to private school. But as a child, you start to make mistakes, you start to make poor choices that leads to poor decisions. And in that case, that was my situation. And I started to make some really poor choices, and that led me to incarceration. finding people that could help the individual with the resources and the opportunities that they need to help them succeed. And it's a simple formula that works. It's proven. Every person that's successful has a mentor, has someone that cares about them, that helped them get to the next level. Such as myself, it was the support of my family, my friends, even people in the institution that helped me get to the next level, that helped me be released and be home with my family. So we understand the importance of mentorship. We understand the importance of bringing the resources, the opportunities to the community so these young men and women could make a difference in their lives and make a difference in the lives of their communities. And that's what we do over there. I have a computer program. I also run a reentry program where conflict resolution is being taught, where technology is being taught. That's extremely important because a person goes away, a young man goes away at 17, he comes home at 47. Technology, things change every single day. How could that person reacclimate? And that's what I'm doing. My organization is prevention, to help prevent these young men and women from going to prison. And if the unlucky person that was given a sentence come home, to help them not go back to prison. Because I understand both sides of the coin. The mass incarceration problem in the United States, it's a great strain on the country. And it's a great strain on a certain set of people in this country. African Americans, we comprise of a small number of people in the country, but in the prison system we make up the majority. And when you see such a wide array of young brown and black men in the prison system, it's heartbreaking. But it's not only heartbreaking for you and detrimental to you, but it's detrimental to the whole community, because each individual that's in there, they have family members, they have mothers, they have fathers, brothers, sisters, cousins, children that need them. And sometimes when you look at the crimes that you're sentenced for and you're sent away, and I don't want to say, well, you know what, no one should be in prison. But when you look at the crimes that people are sent away for with exuberant number of years to do, to be sentenced, but in my situation, to be sentenced to life for conspiracy to distribute narcotics is a draconian sentence. That's a terrible sentence. But what's amazing about that is I'm not the only one. There are so many individuals right now, as we speak, that's doing these type of numbers in prison and shouldn't be there. They should be given up.
I'm Sophia Elijah, a proud member of Deferred, and I'm so honored and pleased to congratulate the graduating class of Tech Computer class. You have made an amazing accomplishment, particularly doing it virtually during this COVID-19 pandemic. I look forward to the bright future that each of you will have, and please keep up the good work. Thank you.
God bless you, Heaven Smile. My name is Reverend Pedro Torres, and I am a student for Deferred. I took the computer course, and let me tell you something. This is a course that everyone needs to take. Those that are formerly incarcerated, those that have been through some situations, circumstances, you'll learn so much on Microsoft Office. You'll learn about Microsoft. You'll learn about the computers. You'll understand the operational system. I appreciate you, Deferred. Continue to reaching higher heights and continue teaching one, reaching one, and everyone could learn from one. You're doing a great job. Continue the good work. God bless you. Heaven smile.
Good afternoon. My name is Ricardo Sullivan. I'm a graduate of the second class of DreamWorks computer class done by Professor Benjamin Colvin. The class was extremely informative. I recently came out of incarceration and I was locked up for 7 years. I had absolutely no computer skills except for learning how to turn it on. And through this class, I've learned Word, I've learned PowerPoint, and I've learned Excel. And my job at Housing Works was actually referred me to this program. Thank you, Ms. Figueroa. Has helped me to advance in my career at Housing Works. Because of this, I now have a slightly above average computer skills, where it puts me above the basic market force. It also enhances my chances for promotion because I do have these skills, which I didn't have when I came home. Also, during this COVID epidemic that we've had, I'd like to commend those at Dreams Deferred because they went out of their way to try to make sure that we had this class. Even as far as going around our schedule, making up classes, and giving us extra work that we can do if we happen to miss class. This was not by any shape or form an easy task to perform during this time. These guys went all out. I appreciate them and my hats go off to them. And I thank you very much for this time and opportunity. I wish the next class well and prosperous.
I would like to personally thank the Bronxville Rotary Club for their unwavering support and generous financial contribution. With your support, you've helped change the lives of 15 DreamTech participants, which undoubtedly creates a ripple effect on the lives of their children, their parents, family members, and their community. I'd like to give a special thanks to Richard Pink, my mentor from the Reformed Church of Bronxville, Robert Warner, David Stern, Judge McInnes, and Doris Benson for your support throughout this process. We are grateful and we truly appreciate the blessing. Thank you and have a blessed day.